Hi all. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can install a database from a backup. It will be just a sample database which is used by Microsoft in most of their demos and in most of their testing cases. So yeah, the database is stored into their GitHub repository. I'm going to be including this link in our video description as well, so you don't have to find it from the Google. But once you are into this page in here. So it's Microsoft SQL Server samples, and then you need the page itself is called wide world importer sample database version 1.0. What you need is you need the first one from here, so SQL Server 2016 and later. This is what we're using. So yeah, the one that you need is you need the full backup. So you click on the full backup. So once you have clicked on your full backup, that will then download onto your download folder. Okay, so wait for that to download. So you've got that in your download folder right now, which is called, Wide World Import or Full Backup. Right. So what you need is you need to click on that. Just right click or cut that, or you could just do Control X to cut the file, and then you need to move this into a specific location on your system, so that you have access to it from your database instance. And to do that, what you need is you need to find where your SQL Server is installed. So in my case, we go to C, Drive C. I'm gonna go to Program Files. From Program Files, we've got Microsoft SQL Server. And once you clicked into your Microsoft SQL Server, depending on how many instances you have, you need to find the right one that you're working with. So in my case, I've got two, but the one that I'm going to be demoing throughout this course is this SQL Server 16 MS Server 01. So I'm going to click into that, then go to MS SQL, and then from MS SQL, you need to be in the backup folder. So backup folder, and that's where you need to paste your file. So that's pasted into here, and now from here you need to go to the SQL Server Management Studio. And once you're in Management Studio, you right click on the databases. From databases, you go to Restore a Database. So click Restore a Database. From Restore Database, you need to go to Device. This is actually just now the location where you'll be picking up your file from. So if you click on Device, click on these three dots, click on Add File, and once you clicked on Add File, because you've already added the file to your backup file, to your backup folder, SQL Server will automatically navigate to that folder, and you just need to click on it, say OK. Once that's OK, you've got that in your backup media, you've got that in here. Click OK again. SQL Server will just run through it, and it will just do a verification, which is verified, and then click OK on uh, file to be imported. So now you just wait until that is 100%, and you should then see this, which says database worldwide restored successfully. Click OK on here. Now see, we've got a wide world importers database next to the demo database as well. Yeah, so click on here, just do a refresh, and what you can do is now you can expand these folders, and from the folders you should be able to see all different tables in here. And now the purpose of this one is, now what that means is we have some data to work with, and we will be using some of these tables, in our later chapter for querying. And we should also be able to see a lot of tables, and you can just click on any of them just to see how people build their databases. For example, if you went onto the sales orders, click top 1000 rows, you should be able to see all the columns that you have, and then you should be able to see some data in here as well. So if you need to use any of this data in your own database, you can use that as well. So I mean, you have some sample data in here now to work with also. Right, so yeah, this is how you would import a SQL Server backup database, or install a sample database from anywhere else that you may have.